Alright, you bastards, this is Some-Belgian-prepper, and today I'm going to talk about EDC and your wallet. And before we start, if you're interested in the detective stories, there will be a link to my book called Bloody Crosses. It's in Dutch, so if you're interested, take a look. So, EDC wallet. I would say a wallet is one of the things that you always bring with you. Keys, wallet, and smartphone. Those are the things that most people will have them with them. But there are certain things you can do, just make it a habit of it, and you will never lose your wallet or get stolen from your wallet. So, what are we going to use as a wallet? Most people would just have one of these flip wallets, and I would not recommend those because these are usually very thick. And if you are a robber or a pickpocketer and you see somebody with a giant bulge that is not in the middle, in the side of your pants, you will know there is a wallet. So that's something that you want to avoid. I always like to use this as a wallet. It is one of those metal card holders, and you can put some bills around here. And I always find it handy to have these for several reasons. The first reason is it's very compact. It's very small, fits in the pocket. Even in small pockets, like in the pockets where you put a watch of your jeans inside of it, even in those, and it even has a clip to, if you're not sure that if you wear baggy pants that have big, how do you say this, pockets, that somebody in a metro or a busy place where you knocking around people, that they can go in your pocket and out and take it. So that's handy, in my opinion. You can take it like this and put a clip above your pants and keep the clip also hidden beneath your belt, and put your t-shirt around it. And even if they start to rob you, because there are many instances where people think that people rob you in two ways. Either it's with a weapon and they say give me your wallet, or it's a pickpocketer that will go from beneath and slide into your pocket. But a lot of robberies are just committed with multiple persons. Two guys will hold you to your arms, and the third guy just goes in your pocket, and they throw you on the ground and they just walk away. And what you're gonna do? Chase after three guys who will beat you up if you try to get your wallet back, or they see that you will call the police. In certain areas, it's not even that easy. So I would say these kind of deceptions are very handy to keep your wallet. But what you also can do is with this. What I find very handy is this is made out of metal. So what I always like to do is, if I'm going to put this in my pocket, the metal side always stays on the outside. Why? Because there have been a lot of people who stole money from other people with these electronic devices. You know that if you're going to pay with your debit card, and you can just hold it against the paying machine, and you will always have to use a code. After you made a payment of above 50 euros, you will have to take in the code, but everything beneath it is usually just beep beep and it's gone. But if somebody is walking around with one of those devices hidden in their pockets, and they just walk around in a busy area, and they stand close to a person where their wallet is, and they have a chance to get close enough, they can take 1, 2, 10 euros off, and you will perhaps even never know, because you think, oh, where did I pay 10 bucks when I was in the metro? Did I buy something? No. And you will never, even after so many payments, you will not even see it that easy. So these people can run around with some of those electronic payment machines, and they steal from hundreds of people, €1, 50 cents, whatever, a small thing. It's small enough that you will not even go to the cops, make a complaint, try to track them. That's for 50 cents, and that's what they're counting on. So that's what I find handy about this kind of thing. This blocks electric signals, that they will not be able to detect the chip that is usually on your card. So another thing that I always advise is, keep some cash in your wallet, just in case your cards don't work or they are being blocked. So that's just a no-brainer. And by the way, this card also has a few multi-tools like a can opener, a screwdriver, a small knife. So yeah, that's also very handy. So all right, next point is uh, know where you're going, what you're going to do, but do it smart. A lot of people I see having their smartphones like this. This is, by the way, the case of my smartphone. I'm filming with my smartphone, but a lot of people walk around with their smartphones, and here they keep their debit card inside of it. So a robber or a thief, pickpocketed, will count on. They will steal your smartphone. They will have your wallet, and you cannot call the cops or to call for blocking your debit card at the number of the bank in case your card gets stolen. So that's something that I would never advise to do this. Take your debit card out of here and place it in a separate wallet, so you still have your smartphone in case of it, or you still have your wallet in case your smartphone gets stolen, but not both. And what I also advise is, I see a lot of people, and especially women, walking around with their wallets or their smartphone hanging out just like this. And these days, some smartphones are really big. Never do this, because I've been standing after behind so many people that I thought to myself, if I was a crook and I wanted to steal it, I could do it without they even ever knowing it. So that's something that I would advise to never do. What you can do is put some cash money inside of this, some banknotes, of course. But in case your wallet gets stolen, you still have some money for a cab, calling the police, or whatever. That kind of stuff. So your smartphone, don't keep your debit cards inside of them. Another thing you can do is know where you're going. There are a lot of places where I just go with my regular wallet, and I don't have a problem. But I know certain areas where if I'm going there, I will never take a chance, and I will keep a fake wallet with me. Why? Because there are there are a lot of people who get robbed in, like for example here in Belgium, in Brussels, it is notorious to getting robbed. And some places in Antwerp or some places in Ghent, the big cities, there are certain areas where you are not really that safe. And yeah, that's kind of a big problem. And if I know that I'm going to a place like that where the chance is high, I will always take a fake wallet with me. In case you get robbed, somebody is pointing a weapon at you. It's not even I, with all my knowledge of self-defense, with years of Krav Maga, I will not risk my life for just my wallet. It's not worth it to being stepped over. Leave that big ego behind you. It's not worth the few calls and the credit cards chains and the money inside of it. So if somebody is robbing you, just hand over the fake wallet, and try to keep out of reach, that they will not be able to grab you, or just throw it away and back off. So by the time if they will really want the money, they will not chase behind you. So if you have a fake wallet, I would say put some older debit cards. In case you ever got a new credit card, they will say take your old debit card and snip it in two so nobody can use it. But I would say keep it, and make a fake wallet that is credible. So that the moment that they open it, they will see some credit card, some old store cards, whatever. Make it realistic. A little bit of cash, perhaps a train ticket to make it more believable, and they will not change behind you. And a fake wallet is just a very small loss with just a little bit of the cash as money, and then and it could also help to catch the robber, because if they use an old card, the old card will get swallowed because it's not being in use anymore. But usually they film the person who is putting the card inside of it at the bank till or in the wherever you go to get the money off, and they will get a picture of the perpetrator. And especially if you mention that my card has been stolen, and probably they will use the card, so that way they can probably catch the robber, and that could be very handy for preventing other victims in the future. Also, one thing I would say is never keep your wallet in your back pocket. That's something that I never understood why people would do that, because if you're going to sit, you sit on your wallet, it's not comfortable, you have to take it out, put it somewhere, and people will know, oh, there is his wallet. So that's something that you should never do, and especially in a crowded area where people bumping against you from behind and they can just get into your pocket, steal it. I never understood. This is a safe place. It's in your vision. It's directly, you can see what people are doing. Your arms are usually around it. So yeah, I would say keep it always in your front pocket, your wallet. And what you also should do is try to make a habit of it to always feel that you have your wallet. And I mean subtle. I don't mean like because that's something that was a running joke, and that is there. You know those places in the big cities where they have plaques where that says pocket thieves are around here. Be careful. What is the first thing that people do if they see that sign? Oh, check my wallet in there. But the pocket thieves are observing all the people around that sign, because then they know there is his wallet. So if you're going to check your wallet, do it subtle. Do it like you're scratching something, and you feel your wallet, and you can just go ahead. Don't go like this, because otherwise pocket thieves will know where your wallet is and where they have to strike subtly without risking going into the wrong pocket. Is what I'm trying to say. So also don't try to, how do you say this? What I like to do is if I'm going to pay cash, I leave some loose money in my pocket, so I don't have to take my wallet out every time and start to counting the money, and people will see it. So pocket thief think from and you will get out of here, and usually they are younger, faster people, and you will not catch up to them. So if you're going to use your wallet, use it wisely. Use it only when the machine is there for to pay, and then get it out, pay, put it back in. Don't start to don't make an open target. Don't show to potential thieves what you got, how much you got, and what how do you say this? What you got. Another thing I would say is don't put your wallet inside of your handbag if you're a woman, because they will know I just have to take the handbag and run off, and I have the smartphone and the wallet, so they will not call the cops, and they will lose their they will have their money. So I would say keep your cell phone always in your pocket, keep your wallet always in your pocket, and use a fake wallet inside of your handbag if you're a woman, is what I'm trying to say. I know it's many people when many women like to wear tight jeans or some tight pants, and yeah, then it's easy to spot that. But yeah, try to wait up, try to be a little bit of a gray man, try to not draw the attention of potential thieves or robbers, is what I'm trying to say. And yeah, I think I'm round. So last tip I want to give you is, if you're going to walk around, don't look nervous. Don't look like you're scared, like you're a victim. But also don't look too confident, because that's another mistake. Because many people think that robbers only will go to the persons who walking around in a neighborhood that they don't know. They look scared, and then they look like an easy target that might get easily intimidated and will not defend themselves. The other thing is also true, and that is where you're walking around like a tourist. Well, hey, all right, yeah, that you are too friendly, and you are too, how do you say this? Too open. That you're not afraid but that's also a bad thing. Try to keep a balance. Just walk anywhere, walk where you go, like you have a purpose. Try to look around you to let people know I have seen you, but don't try to look weak. Don't try to look scared, because that's the perfect balance when they know, oh, he's a little bit, he's a alert person, and he looks like a, well, like a person who might know how to handle himself in a conflict situation. So I will not go after that guy. That's the mentality that you will have to keep your wallet, and also dress a little bit modest, I would say, because if you walk around with how do you say this, brand clothing, yeah, then people will know you have money in your bank account and they will target you especially. So try to look like a gray man, is what I'm trying to say. So if you got any other tips about this or any experience with this, please let me know in the comments. I'm always eager to learn new tips, tricks, hacks, or whatever experience you got that I might not had yet. So leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and see you in the next video. Cheers!